Americans for the Arts was born out of a simple idea: the arts build communities. In 1960, our founders seized the opportunity to change the way the arts were valued in America, to build a deeper understanding of why the arts are important, and to create an environment in which they can thrive. We continue to build on their legacy, combining national presence with local tools, striving to increase the visibility and demand for the arts across America. Today, Americans for the Arts is 150,000 strong and speaks with a unified voice on behalf of a nonprofit arts sector that has grown tenfold since we began and generates $135 billion annually to America's bottom line. At Americans for the Arts, our goal is to ensure that the arts are integrated into the fabric of every American community, to ensure that every child enjoys the lifelong benefits of an education rich in the arts. We are spearheading the coalition to keep the arts as a core subject in the Federal Elementary and Secondary School Act, as well as part of every state's academic standards. We are working with community leaders and elected officials to show how the arts are economic engines, driving local economies, tourism, and neighborhood revitalization. Lastly, we are working with the military to investigate how the arts promote physical and psychological healing for our service members, their families, and their caregivers. To get there, we need national leadership and local action. This means we need people who share our values to give us their financial support and to encourage their elected officials to make arts-friendly decisions. At Americans for the Arts, we combine national leadership with local tools, connecting the right people with the right information at the right time. When the U.S. Conference of Mayors released its 10-point plan to improve America's communities, thanks to our 20-year partnership, the arts were number 9. We educate and empower individuals to be effective advocates. When public broadcasting was facing a $100 million cut, we mobilized 10,000 people within 24 hours, and Congress removed the threat. We forged strong, lasting partnerships with national organizations and key members of Congress. Our research-based tools for arts and community leaders provide the hard numbers that make a powerful case for the arts and arts education. When we speak, decision-makers listen. As an organization, Americans for the Arts is uniquely positioned to influence policy by leveraging research to produce action. Through our strategic partnerships, we build influence across the political spectrum. We employ a cooperative, bipartisan approach, ensuring access to the arts for all and garnering public support for the arts. We cultivate peer-to-peer dialogue and exchange of ideas, identifying best practice models, breaking them down, and teaching others how to adapt them in their own communities. We champion a research-based understanding of the benefit of the arts and pair it with anecdotal evidence to make a compelling case for why the arts matter. At Americans for the Arts, success means thriving arts organizations in local communities, arts-friendly policies at all levels of government, and a populace that values the arts not just in and of themselves, but as powerful partners and instruments for social change. We build a research-based understanding of how the arts benefit social, educational, and economic development issues, yielding the knowledge and tools arts professionals, government officials, and community and business leaders need to support and create effective programs for their own communities. We mobilize a network of national leaders and 220,000 grassroots activists to speak up about why the arts are important to them. Has it been effective? After 50 years, the number of arts organizations has grown tenfold, and every state has its own arts agency. That's a win for all of us. A common misconception is that Americans for the Arts only does advocacy. but we do so much more. We're one of the foremost research organizations on the arts in America and have developed the national research model for tracking the economic impact of the arts. We're also the leading national nonprofit organization that encompasses all of the arts: visual arts, dance, theater, and music. Many people do not realize that the arts are genuinely bipartisan. We cultivate relationships with both Republicans and Democrats, creating a shared space where we can come together. All of the arts for all the people. That's what we do. Americans for the Arts played a pivotal role in the creation of the National Endowment for the Arts and continues to champion its support, ensuring that the arts are available in communities across America, regardless of size. Through our grassroots advocacy efforts, we help secure $50 million for people who work in the arts as part of the Jobs Recovery Act. 85,000 voices made the case that an investment in arts jobs is an investment in our economy. Our Arts and Economic Prosperity Study is the national research model for tracking the economic impact of the arts, and we brought national visibility to the benefits of the arts and arts education through 2 award-winning PSA campaigns in partnership with the Ad Council. At Americans for the Arts, one of our greatest challenges is overcoming the idea that the arts are a luxury or just for a chosen class of society and, as such, don't deserve public funding. Through our economic impact studies, arts education research, and advocacy toolkits, we're getting out the message that the arts are economic generators, that they improve education for our children and enhance our workforce. The arts belong to all of us. They aren't a luxury, they're a necessity. Everything that we do at Americans for the Arts is to increase the availability of the arts and arts education for every American. Increased resources would enable us to expand our reach even further. We could bring Voter Voice, our technology platform that links e-advocacy centers at the federal, state, and local levels to every community in the country. We would expand our work to train the next generation of arts leaders through programs like ArtsU, a 21st century training academy that mixes virtual and in-person opportunities and leverages technology to train current and future arts leaders. We would bring back our popular Arts Ask for More PSA campaign, deepening its reach while also working to create and enhance public and private partnership models to support the arts in our country. One of the reasons Americans for the Arts has been around for more than 50 years is our willingness to seek out new partnerships and opportunities for the arts. We look forward to tackling the next generation of issues: the arts and healthcare reform, how the arts improve efficiency in patient care in hospitals; the arts and education reform, how arts education helps meet the needs of a 21st century global economy that prizes creativity; the arts and economic development, how cultural activities serve as hubs of economic activity, neighborhood development, and community engagement. Building on our existing strengths of advocacy, research, and leadership, we can work together to create lasting solutions that embrace future challenges. Americans for the Arts. Our name is our message.